Well, hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Scout Prepper channel. So today, one of my favorites so far, the Kifaru Woobie. Here we go. Okay guys, so we're doing the Kifaru Woobie review today, and if you're new to the Scout Prepper channel, remember that it's a part of a 3-channel network. Scout Prepper does the emergency preparedness type videos, things like that. Scout Tactical does the guns and gear and more of the self-defense stuff, and Scout Hunter has all of our hunting firearms, hunting adventures, things like that. If you're new, I ask you to subscribe to all 3. I know you'll love them. So today we're going on to the Kifaru Woobie, K-I-F-A-R-U. If you're not familiar with these guys, they're real super top end, normally backpack, but now accessory makers as well, based in Colorado, and all their stuff is made there in Colorado. It's not just a company there that outsources everything overseas. No, made in America. Says it on the label. I love it, and you cannot beat the build quality. This is a 1-year review, by the way, so I bought this in the fall of the 2015-2016 deer season, used it the whole season, waited the summer, camped with it twice, then used it the whole 2016-2017 season, so really a year and a half. It has been through 2 deer seasons, and now I'm trying to review it for you, and it's great. The whole thing is super lightweight. It's actually 1 pound 15 ounces per Kifaru, and on my scale as well, so less than 2 pounds, just under. And you might have picked up on the name Woobie. Well, maybe you've heard of the Woobies before if you've been in the military or around that world. So there's a poncho liner with cords on it, little ties, nicknamed a Woobie, and it is actually just a quilted synthetic poncho liner for the GI ponchos. Of course, they're not really doing the poncho anymore, but the poncho liner named the Woobie was a real popular item because it was lightweight and it was a good blanket for camping out when it wasn't severely cold or something like that. And again, so the Kifaru Woobie is the same kind of thing, although way better materials, way warmer, bigger, just a lot better made than the mass-produced Woobie, which is great. Don't get me wrong, military guys. Love the Woobie. I have 4 of them. But the Kifaru is just top-notch. Okay, let's get into it. So it comes not only with its own rhino skin stuff sack, which is used on the sleeping bags that Kifaru makes. It doesn't just come with the stuff sack. It's attached to the bag. So it's actually sewn to the bottom. You just flip it in and out. So let me show you some of the bag. Mine is in multicam, okay, as you can see. So multicam blanket. On the other side is what they call coyote tan, which is just kind of a flat dark earth. It's a tan. I normally slept with this side down because because you need to have the camo on the top for all your tactical sleeping needs, which, you know, just kidding around about it, but that is how I slept with it. The whole bag, let me just pull it out here, weighs, like I said, 1 pound 15 ounces. It's 60 inches wide, which is 5 feet, by 93, so super long. And if you know your military surplus, with the military Woobie, it was only about 60 by 80. Some manufacturers made it at 60 by 82. So this has over a foot for most manufacturers, more of length. So plenty of length for a grown man, tall guy, whatever, to sleep under, any grown person. I'm 6 feet tall. This thing was way past my feet and let me wrap up in it real well. Plus, remember that because there are no zippers, it's just a nice blanket. You can flip it off your feet, flip it off your legs, stick a leg out, cock a leg up, stick your arms out, cover your shoulders up, whatever you want. You're not confined to noise of a zipper. You're not confined to a situation where you're really tucked into a mummy bag real tight, really tightly, anything like that. So the blanket has a lot of versatility. Now, because it doesn't have a zipper, it wouldn't necessarily keep out any kind of bugs. If you're sleeping straight on the ground or something like that, they could get into it if you didn't wrap up tight enough, but everything has its pros and cons. I love the Woobie just because it was lightweight and it's rated to 40 degrees. Now, this is the regular Woobie from Kifaru. They do make what's called the Doobie, and it's double the insulation nearly. This is 3.6 ounce of insulation. The other one's 6 ounces, so it's not quite mathematically double, but their Doobie is rated down to 20. Although it added a little weight, it added a little cost, I really didn't need that. I have nice sleeping bags. What I'm wanting as a Texas prep guy, as a hunter, I wanted something that I could sleep in down to 40 degrees in that time where most of the year in Texas, where it isn't, in the teens and 20s and 0 degree mark in the dead of February or what have you. So for most of my needs, this was perfect. Now, why did I buy it? Well, I bought it first off literally to deer hunt. Secondly, I bought it to go into a bag. So if you have get home or bug out bag systems, why not consider something like this? It's $169 on the Kifaru website, which is Kifaru, Kifaru.net, not .com, it's .net. And a little steep, but when you consider the price of some of today's sleeping bags and the size and the weight of some of the sleeping bags, this is an LL Bean that was, I think at the time, this is a 0 degree bag, I think at the time, $400 or $500, I can't remember, I've had it for a number of years. But you think of a full-size sleeping bag, what does it cost? Well, $200, $300, $400 if it's a good one. And again, this is a good one. Lasts the rest of your life. They actually have a lifetime guarantee at Kifaru, which I really like. So something like this is nice and compact, as you saw in the stuff sack. It folds down to about the size of a piece of notebook paper. However, in their stuff sack, it actually has some room for play. I cranked it into a small Sea to Summit stuff sack, and I don't remember if small was the actual size, but it even gets smaller. It's even better than it can, if it needs to be. You can make it even smaller. So lightweight, compact, less than 2 pounds. The price was good at $169. The rhino skin material is water resistant, so it will take dew and light water, things like that. You'll be perfectly dry, won't seep through. I've already tried that. I slept outside and twice I got this dude on really heavily, and I was just fine inside. It's synthetic, so it rolls right off, and then it's dried really quickly if you lay it out in the morning or something to dry. So an excellent system. Again, lightweight, compact, made in America, built-in stuff sack. Comes in all Coyote tan if you want it to, or multicam Coyote, or Highlander if you like the cryptic camo. They also make this in Highlander, and I'm told actually that Highlander is one of Kifaru's best-selling camo patterns. So that's it, guys. As always, I appreciate the views and subscriptions. Again, consider subscribing and check out all channels, all 3 channels, Scout Tactical, Scout Prepper, and Scout Hunter. On the web, the new website is up and doing well, scouttactical.com. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and as always, thanks for watching.